Private jets. Just hearing these words instantly creates an image in the mind. A quiet runway, no crowds, no announcements, a sleek aircraft waiting patiently, engines silent, door open, leather seats inside, soft lighting, complete privacy. For many people, private jets are not just transportation, they are a symbol of wealth, power, success, and ultimate freedom. When people see a private jet flying overhead or parked at a private terminal, they don't think about logistics, they think about lifestyle. They imagine skipping long lines, avoiding delays, traveling on their own schedule, and living without restrictions. Private jets are often shown as the final reward for hard work, proof that someone has truly made it in life. But that image is carefully constructed. It shows only the surface. What it hides is a reality that is far more complex, demanding, and expensive than most people realize. Behind every smooth takeoff photo is a story that rarely gets told, and today, that's the story we're exploring. Owning a private jet is not like buying a luxury car, it's not even like buying a mansion. It's more like running a small airline for a single aircraft. The purchase price alone can be shocking. Even smaller private jets cost several $1,000,000. As aircraft size and range increase, prices rise quickly into the tens of millions. Some jets cost more than entire apartment buildings. But the biggest misunderstanding is thinking that the purchase price is the main expense. In reality, buying the jets is only the first step. Once the aircraft is yours, it immediately begins to generate ongoing costs, whether it flies or not. Fuel is one of the most obvious expenses. Jet fuel is expensive, and private jets burn a lot of it. A single long-distance flight can cost tens of thousands of dollars in fuel alone. Over a year, fuel costs can easily reach hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. Then there is maintenance. Aviation safety standards are extremely strict, and private jets must comply with them fully. Regular inspections, scheduled maintenance, software updates, and part replacements are mandatory. Some maintenance is predictable, but other issues appear suddenly and must be addressed immediately. A single unexpected repair can cost more than most people's annual income. Maintenance never truly ends. Aircraft age, parts wear out, technology evolves, regulations change. Over time, the cost of maintaining a private jet can rival or even exceed the original purchase price. This reality is rarely mentioned when private jets are discussed as luxury items. Then comes the crew. A private jet does not fly itself. Skilled pilots are required, often two, and in many cases flight attendants as well. These professionals are highly trained and certified. Their salaries, benefits, training programs, and insurance costs are significant. Pilots must undergo regular training to stay current, and that training is expensive. Beyond crew costs, there are airport fees, landing fees, parking charges, navigation fees, hangar storage to protect the aircraft from weather damage, insurance premiums that can reach 6 figures per year. Every part of private jet ownership adds another layer of financial responsibility. This is why many owners quietly admit something surprising. Owning a private jet does not always feel like freedom. In many ways, it feels like obligation. Even when the jet is not flying, it is still consuming money. There is no pause button. Wealth may provide access, but it does not remove responsibility. Now consider something even less visible, the environmental impact. Private jets are among the most carbon-intensive ways to travel. Commercial flights distribute their emissions across hundreds of passengers. Private jets distribute similar emissions across only a few people, sometimes just one or two. A single private jet flight can produce 10 to 20 times more carbon emissions per passenger than a commercial flight. For individuals who fly private regularly, this impact becomes enormous over time. The environmental cost is real, measurable, and significant. Some jet owners attempt to reduce this impact through carbon offsets or sustainable aviation fuel. These efforts can help, but they do not eliminate the reality. Private aviation is resource-heavy. Luxury, in this case, comes with consequences that extend far beyond personal comfort. Another common belief is that private jets always save time, and sometimes they do. Skipping security lines, avoiding crowded terminals, and landing closer to destinations can be real advantages. For business travelers visiting multiple cities in a day, private jets can offer genuine efficiency. But the idea that private jets are always faster is a myth. Private flights still require planning. Flight plans must be approved, crews must be scheduled, maintenance checks must be cleared, weather delays still happen, air traffic control still governs takeoffs and landings, runway limitations still apply. And unlike commercial airlines, private operators often don't have backup aircraft ready. If a technical issue occurs, the entire trip can be delayed or canceled. The convenience exists, but it is conditional. The freedom is real, but it has limits. Private jets are also seen as ultimate status symbols, but here is a truth that surprises many people. Most jet owners don't buy them for bragging rights, they buy them for business efficiency, to move teams quickly, reach remote locations, or manage tight schedules. At the same time, many people who appear to live jet-set lifestyles don't own jets at all. They charter flights, they use jet cards, they pose inside aircraft for photos. Social media blurs the line between ownership and access, creating the illusion that private jets are more common than they really are. Ownership does not guarantee happiness. It does not eliminate stress. In fact, it often adds new forms of stress. Decisions about maintenance, safety compliance, crew management, and scheduling become constant background concerns. Behind every smooth private flight is extensive coordination. Calls being made, documents being checked, crews being briefed, security being arranged. Every trip requires preparation. Every flight carries responsibility. This is why many ultra-wealthy individuals choose alternatives instead of full ownership. Fractional ownership allows multiple people to share the costs of one aircraft. Chartering provides access without long-term commitment. Jet memberships offer flexibility without the burden of ownership. These options may lack some prestige, but they often make far more sense financially and practically. So what is the real truth about private jets? They are powerful tools, but they are not magic. They offer advantages, but they come with heavy trade-offs. They are expensive, resource-intensive, and often far less glamorous than they appear. The deeper lesson here is not really about jets, it is about perception. We are taught to admire symbols without understanding their reality. We confuse access with happiness and status with fulfillment. True freedom is not about owning expensive machines or avoiding airports. It is about control over your life, your time, and your decisions. It is about making choices that align with your values,